Alright crew, here is your video on how to get to Sora so you can check out ebooks and read on your iPads. Whatever book you want. It's like library for your iPad. Okay, so you're going to get on your iPad. I'll take my mask off so you can hear me better. And you're going to look for Sora. It looks like this. It should already be on your iPads, but if it's not, then you're going to go to self-service. And you're going to scroll and look for Sora. And you're going to install it. Okay? Mine is already installed, so I don't have to worry about that. When you get to Sora, go ahead and click on it. And then it says, Find My School. Click on Find My School. Now, where do we go to school? Goshen, that's us. Goshen Community Schools. Click on This Is My School. And then you're going to sign in. Your sign-in information is the first 5 letters of your last name, the first initial of your first name, and a number. So this person's, I'm going to click on it and then I'm going to type it in. M-O-N-T-E-G and the number 1. So you will have 6 letters and a number. It's the beginning of your email and a number. Your teacher will know how to find it if you can't remember what it is. You've used it before, most of you. Your password is all going to start the same. Everybody starts with a capital. See, I pushed the arrow and I made a capital G. Oops. And then a lowercase c. And then a $sign. So you find the $sign, swipe down, and it pops up. Then you type in your 6-digit ID number. Okay? I'm going to look away from this part because you don't need to know what this person's ID number is. Hang on. I'm typing. You should be typing too. When you get it all typed in, hopefully this works the first time, then we click sign in, and it thinks and it thinks, and then you're there. It says blast off new achievement. You have earned blast off by opening the app for the first time and signing into your school. Then you click OK. Now you can look at all these different books that you can check out on your iPad and read on your iPad. Each grade level is a little bit different because you only have books for your grade level. So if you're in kindergarten, your books are going to be different from 5th grade. 5th grade will have chapter books. Kindergarten will not. Does that make sense? Then you look through. If there's something on the front screen that you like and you want to read, then you can click on it. But if there's not, then you can go down and pick from the subjects, or you can keep going and look for new ideas. Okay? Now, I'm going to go from here with the comics and graphic novels because I know lots of people like those. So I'm going to click on Dogman Fetch 22. I'm just going to touch this picture, and there it is. Okay, that's what your screen will look like when you pick your book. Then you're going to click the blue letters that say borrow. If you want to check it out and read the whole thing on your iPad, click borrow. And then it gives you the book. And it opens it on your iPad. Ta-da! And you swipe to turn the pages, or you can tap on the edge. Okay? It's taking a while to catch up to me on this one. There's your chapters. That's what the book really looks like, right? Pretty cool. Then you can read whatever you want. Okay, when you're done with it, you can click towards the top. Did you see what I did? Up here towards the top of the book. Not all the way up. Well, you could do that too, but somewhere. Then you can decide whether you want to be done with this book for today or not. You can also skip ahead if you read part of the book already and you want to move on to another part, okay? This little dot down here just shows you what book you read last. This is the only book I've read, so it's the one that shows up. Okay? Up here in the corner, you have the hamburger button, and it's telling you about your book. Okay? You can put a bookmark in so you don't lose your place. You can look at what the chapters are. You can look for something in your book. Okay? If you want to bookmark it and not lose your page, you can click on that and it keeps your place for you. Okay? Then we go over to close. And we get another badge because we borrowed a book. Okay, now I'm going to go back to Explore, and it takes me back to where I was, and I can look for more things. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to click down here on Explore. That's where we are right now. I'm looking for things. If I want to know what I already have checked out, I click on Shelf. And that shows me that I have Dog Man by Dave Pilkey checked out. I don't have anything else because there's no other books that showed up. I'm going to go to Home. I don't have any assignments, but I know that I have this one checked out. There's nothing else for me right now. There's some books I might like here at the bottom. And actually, those look interesting, but I want to show you another way. Okay, you're going to go back to the top and you can click on Collections, and it'll show you a whole bunch of different options you have. Or if you don't like those, you can click on the search button. Did you see what I did? Up at the top, there's the magnifying glass. You can search for a book you want, whatever you want. So I'm going to pretend that I want Dragons Love Tacos. I don't know if it's on here or not. So I'm going to try Dragons Love Tacos. Search. Look what happened. There it is. So I can borrow it if I want it now. I can read a sample if I'm not sure and I just want to test it out for a second. Or I can add it to my wish list, like what I want to read later if I'm not ready for it now. I'm going to borrow it. There it is. It's loading for me. Dragons Love Tacos. And this one, see down here it says Start Narration. It means it'll read it to you. You just click on that and it reads it to you all by itself. Okay, I'm going to go back, close that book, and I'm going to look at my shelf. Now I have 2 books checked out. When you're done with one of your books, you're going to click on it. So you remember, I was in Shelf, and then I clicked on the book. I want to turn it back in. I'm done with it. I've already read it twice. Click Return, Return. And then it's making sure you really want to do that. And you can give the book back and go find for something else. Okay? If you want a new book, but you already have 3 books on your shelf, you cannot get another book. You can only have 3 at a time. Then you have to turn one in if you want to get another one. Okay? When you're done with them, you turn it in like I showed you, and then you can get more books. This is a way that you can get whatever book you want from the library, even if it's not in our Chamberlain library, and you can read on your iPads. All right, there you go. We're done for today. Remember, Sora is available for you when you need it.